Hello and welcome to another episode, and this is the last episode of this Forensic Audit Series. So in this episode we are going to discuss of how a company as a whole and how a management who is managing this company should have certain procedures in place so that such corporate frauds do not occur, ताकि forensic audit करने की ज़रूरत ही ना पड़े. तो the first main important step is procedures, SOPs, guidelines, policies should be documented, should be in place. All should be well aware of the management philosophy or management क्या सोचता है. So it's very important to have all these procedures in place. The second is commitment. Management has to decide, and it has to be very clear. Business, ethics, compliance, or what? So it is very important because life is all about balance. The same way business management is also all about balance. There are certain times when you have to do give and take, and there are certain times when there's win-win, there's lose-lose situations. How have you to manage it? What is your commitment? What is the management's philosophy which says तुम एक एम्प्लॉय हो, तुम तुम्हारे दिमाग लगा के सोच सकते हो, लेकिन तुम्हें बैक ऑफ द माइंड ये याद रखना है कि हम ऐसा करते हैं. ये हमारा कमिटमेंट है टुवर्ड्स द सोसाइटी, टुवर्ड्स द गवर्नमेंट, टुवर्ड्स द स्टैट्यूटरी रिक्वायरमेंट्स एंड ऑल. सही कर सकते हो, नहीं कर सकते हो, कितना कर सकते हो, कितना तक पानी में डूब सकते हो, कितना स्विम कर सकते हो, ये सब सोचने वाली बातें हैं जो कमिटमेंट्स होते हैं. प्रॉपर ड्यू डिलिजेंस शुड बी डन. So whenever you feel कि there is certain problem or you feel there is a risk involved, you need to do a proper due diligence in connection to that business department, that business segment, those employees connected, because frauds which we see, big frauds of 500 crores, 1000 crores, fraud scams and all, these do not start with such a big amount. It's those small numbers that pile up and they become such a big amount. So if these are stopped at a proper right time, at a proper interval, ये होने का chances ही नहीं होता. So proper monitoring and review has to be done. Due diligence is very important. Risk assessment and risk appetite काफी इंपॉर्टेंट है ये समझने के लिए कि इफ यू आर इन अ स्पेसिफिक इंडस्ट्री लाइक फाइनेंस, आई मीन इफ यू आर इनटू बैंकिंग इंडस्ट्री और यू आर इनटू लॉजिस्टिक्स इंडस्ट्री और यू आर इनटू ऑटोमोबाइल or any industry, every industry have certain open risk, there are certain hidden risk, there are certain risks that can be transferred, there are certain risks that cannot be transferred, there are certain risks that can be tolerated. So you need to understand which type of risk and you need to map those into that specific buckets, because if you do not do so and suddenly a day comes when a risk just falls on your head and comes straight banging on your face, you will be into a great blunder. So these are certain steps and procedures that help you to align your business in terms of understanding if there is a problem involved. Now the major thing when I think of employees is the attitude. Many employees, based on whatever survey I have read across and whatever all reports which are generated, the starting attitude is always चलता है. छोटा मोटा इधर का उधर किया तो चलता है, थोड़ा सा 1-2 रुपया का घुमाया तो चलता है, थोड़ा सा एक पेन या एसेट का ऊपर नीचे हो गया तो चलता है. This चलता है attitude then causes a big problem when there's a difference when the management says किसने बोला है ये चलता है, and the employee is like guilty कि I was doing it all for you, I was doing it all for the profit of the company. So it is very important even for employees to understand कि when you are doing business, ethics is important. When you are doing any type of activities for which you are responsible, understand the level of confidentiality, understand the level of ethics involved, understand the level of commitment, and understand the level of responsibility that your management, your company has given you to do that activity. This is all what I wanted to say in this series, and it has been a really good gain for me as well to learn many things and to share it with you all during this forensic audit series. Thank you.